The UPDF Amendment Bill was before the Supreme Court ruling presented earlier this year to improve the administration in UPDF, that is the Land Forces, Air Force, FSC. There was a controversy because SFC is not recognized under the Constitution of Uganda, but eventually it was said that trial of civilians in court-martial is unconstitutional. All files under their hands have to be transferred to civilian court. But the dictator, Mr. President Museveni, now wants the civilian court to be combined with military court. And the first reading, which was done last week, is awaiting the second and third reading, which is going to be on the same day, on Tuesday this week. Something which has never happened before is being hurriedly done with an intention to take those of Colonel Besigye and other Ugandans, for example, the NUP who are being detained under the military court-martial. All Ugandans, please pay attention. The bill is to be passed this week on Tuesday, and Mr. Dictator will sign it into law immediately, and it becomes a big threat to the lives of the citizen of Uganda, to clamp us down and instill fear to the citizens. No more freedom. Civilians will now be tried in court-martial, and furthermore, there are some listed items in these courts which will clamp down a lot of freedom of the wananchi. For example, black shoes, kaunda suits, something which has been there in the from time memorial. At least when I grew up, I found kaunda suits is one of the most desired clothes by the young and old. The men prefer to wear kaunda suits, to mention but a few. They said it will be the property of UPDF, and anybody caught wearing it will have broken the law. And thereafter, you know what will happen to you. In the Pongkiwi, most MPs have already been compromised. The Speaker of Parliament is their commander. NRM, all these MPs are totally silenced with the bribes of the 100 million given to them by the dictator himself. I am therefore advising you, my people of Acholi, please, to be very, very careful in dealing with Mr. Dictator Museveni, who is so cunning. Currently, he's in Buganda, abducting, doing all sorts of manner of things, etc., etc. You know what is happening, where his son is bragging around, yes, I put this Eddie Mutwe under my basement. It has been in the open, in the domain of the social media. But let me warn you, my people of Acholi, that this will reach you very soon at your doorstep. Remember what happened during Idi Amin Dada era. History repeats itself. Museveni is an expert in divide and rule. I wonder why it has taken Ugandans too long to understand the lies of this man who is a trickster. It's a pity, but it's the truth. I now urge all of you in Acholi sub-region, please super glue on television on Tuesday to identify any of the MPs, whether it's on opposition or in NRM. Watch very carefully whoever is going to vote for this bill to be passed. You should be careful, watch them, ensure that they do not come back to Parliament come 2026 in this coming up election. Now, I want to urge you more, my people of Acholi sub-region. I hope you remember the bills which were passed by our son, our brother, our father, Jacob Olanya. May his soul rest in peace, the Speaker of Parliament. He passed the following bills. I think you still recall very well the term limit, age limit, and public management bill. Did it stop the dictator from killing him? He was poisoned. Be very cautious, my people. Now, I want to be very brief because I've decided to speak in this language so that even the Baganda, they should understand that this man is a trickster, is a very cunning kind of behavior. He has that behavior of a cunning man, that when he is with Acholi people, he is fighting the Baganda. When he's with the Baganda, he's fighting Acholi. Divide and rule. And he knows his games very well. He plays it very, very smart. He's an expert in this. So be very careful, my people of Acholi sub-region. The Baganda have already understood that what they did in the past was wrong. It was wrong. They are trying to rewrite their story. They are trying to change the past. Please join your hands together with the Baganda. Do not listen to any controversy of anybody talking on social media that the Baganda have been eating with Mr. Museveni. They have understood the wrongs. They would like to rewrite the story. Now, I would like to summarize this to you, my people. Uganda is back under the military rules. Whether you like it or not, that is where we are. People must be ready for torture by the CDF himself. Because if he can say that, I am keeping Eddie Mutwe under my basement, I'm teaching him Runyankole. This young man is untouchable. That's what you should know. Even the parliament invited him to go to before the floor of parliament. He refused. Please, I raise my voice to all Ugandans in the diaspora to sue General Muhoozi to ICC because there is an overwhelming evidence which he himself has also admitted for torturing, abductions, forced disappearances of citizens of Uganda. The most recent one was that of Eddie Mutwe. And it's still counting on, it's going on. He even promised that it will continue. How much more longer are you waiting? My people, the members of Parliament of Uganda, please do not pass this bill because it will catch up with you. It will definitely catch up with you and your children and your grandchildren because these people have come to stay. And I would like to tell you, please remember during the time General Muhoozi paraded around that he's celebrating his birthday. If you recall that so-called birthday, it wasn't a birthday. They were bringing all manner of things from Rwanda. Now they are ready. All those generals that have been brought to Uganda, I tell you the truth, they will replace Uganda Peoples Defence Forces. That's why he's bragging around that we are Tutsis. They know their deals, what they are doing. All our sons and daughters, the true indigenous of Uganda, are going to be retired and replaced with these Tutsis. That is their game. Please, Ugandans, stand for your country. Stand and defend your country. You have sworn in parliament that you will defend the constitution. Please defend our rights. Please defend our rights. Our livelihood lies in your hands. Else, we shall all suffer the consequences. Thank you very much.